My apologies in advance. We are going to try to keep this as I don't even know the word that I'm looking for. I don't want, because I know a lot of people go through a whole lot of stuff in their lives, and I'm sorry that if you've ever went through something like that. I feel for you. I really do, and I don't want to trigger anybody. I don't want to trigger anybody, but we're just here to bring you what's going on. And these are some very, very powerful, strong allegations against Ravens kicker Justin Tucker. And let's just get straight to the article, because we got a lot to go over. So I'm not going to read every single detail in the article because it's too much. If you want to read it on your own, that's fine. But I'm not going to read every single detail because it's just way, way, way too much. But this is from the Baltimore Banner, and it says Ravens Justin Tucker accused of inappropriate sexual behavior by 6 massage therapists, in an article that just came out a couple of hours ago. And let's get into it. It says Ravens kicker Justin Tucker engaged in inappropriate behavior at 4 high-end spas and wellness centers in the Baltimore region, according to 6 massage therapists. And he did some very allegedly. This is all alleged. This is all allegations. So he apparently did some very, very inappropriate things. It says that several therapists said Justin Tucker's behavior was so egregious that they ended his sessions early or refused to work on him again. And at 2 spas, management said they banned him from returning. It says after receiving a tip on January 9th, the Banner began investigating and spoke to 6 massage therapists who recounted troubling firsthand experiences with Tucker from 2012 to 2016. So allegedly, this happened a long time ago. But continuing, it says the women said they had long wanted to tell their stories. And it says, I've told people about this over the years, and they either act like it's hot gossip or a joke, said one therapist who worked on Tucker in 2016, but it was really degrading. It says attorneys for Tucker denied the allegations of inappropriate behavior, calling them speculative and impossible to prove. The attorneys Thomas A. Clare and Stephen J. Harrison from the firm Clare Locke said Tucker had never been banned from the 2 spas in question. And it says Mr. Tucker has never behaved inappropriately during any massage therapy session, and certainly never in the manner described by the Banner's reporting, the lawyers said. Any suggestion to the contrary is a fictitious and utter baseless claim. And a spokesman from the Ravens said, we take any allegations of this nature seriously and will continue to monitor the situation. The NFL said it will look into the matter. Justin Tucker, him, his camp, his side, his party, they released a statement today as well, and we'll read that statement now. It says the following. It says the allegations in the Baltimore Banner about me are unequivocally false. Throughout my career as a professional athlete, I have always sought to conduct myself with the utmost professionalism. I have never before been accused of misconduct of any kind, and I have never been accused of acting inappropriately in front of a massage therapist or during a massage therapy session or during other body work. I have never received any complaints from a massage therapist, have never been dismissed from a massage therapy or bodywork session, and never been told that I was not welcome at any spa or other place of business. In accusing me of misconduct, the article takes innocuous or ambiguous interactions and skews them so out of proportion they are no longer recognizable, and it presents vague insinuations as fact. This is desperate tabloid fodder. It is no surprise that the paper's interactions with me were marked by journalistic failures at every turn. When I first learned that the newspaper was writing this article, they refused to reveal the full claims they were planning to make against me. It wasn't until I was forced to hire the leading defamation law firm in the U.S. to write the paper that they finally revealed what they were planning on writing. Then when they did finally provide some of this information, they gave me next to no time to provide a response. It is clear why. They had no interest in what I or anyone else had to say. Once I reviewed the newspaper's allegations against me, it was apparent that the newspaper was deliberately misconstruing events as nefarious, which were not, and were relying on third-party speculation to create the false preconceived narrative about me that they believed would generate clicks. The newspaper had already written this false, salacious profile well before ever attempting to speak to me or any of the bodywork professionals I have worked with closely for the better part of the last decade. The newspaper made no effort to interview these key witnesses until prompted to do so by my defamation attorney because they did not want to hear what they had to say about me. I have always made a conscious effort to be considerate and respectful in all of the interactions with the community that I love so much. It is devastating for me to learn that anyone would feel I was offensive in any way. I maintain I did not act inappropriately at any point before, during, or after a professional bodywork treatment session. I would never intend to offend or hurt anyone, ever. As a matter of principle, I respect when individuals come forward to report misconduct of any kind. I support a process that allows claims to be properly investigated, but for the sake of myself and my family, I cannot allow false claims to go unchallenged. I cannot be any clearer. These allegations are falsely and incredibly hurtful to both me and, more importantly, my family. This is this is a lot, man. And again, I apologize for anybody who is triggered from this, has any trauma for it. That's not my intentions to bring that up, but I know that you hearing about allegations, sometimes that can make you think about stuff that may have happened. And like I said, I feel for you. I really, really do. I hate it's a crazy, sick world that we live in with some sick people. Again, I don't know what happened with Justin Tucker, so I'm not saying that he is sick or he is not sick, because I don't know. It's allegations, so I don't know. But anyway, this is so apparently this has been going, allegedly this has been going on and had gone on for a while and a long time ago. There's a Twitter account though, MC's Burner, that tweeted out a tweet from a really long time ago, from about 3.5 years ago. I don't know who MC's Burner is, but this was from November 29th of 2021. So 3.5 years ago, she tweeted this. Said, Justin Tucker is canceled, but it's not my place to provide the reason. Let's just say he's been told by many massage places to never come back. This is from November 29th of 2021. For November 29th of 2021. So that's a while ago. That's a long time ago. Then B. More Graven had tweeted out, actually on December 24th of last year, he tweeted out, so Justin Tucker is in the middle of a divorce and is banned from multiple massage parlors in the Baltimore area for being inappropriate. Would explain the misses, and he's referring to him missing the kicks throughout this season for the Baltimore Ravens. And again, the timing of these is crazy, because these tweets, obviously this one from B. More Graven from December 24th of last year, but the one from MC's Burner, that's from November 29th of 3.5 years ago. So this is not a new story, anything. And the article did say this is stuff that happened a while back, but this is nothing new. This is nothing that just came out. Well, publicly it just came out. But this is something that has been floating around for a while now, especially with people tweeting stuff like that. This is bad, man. This is really, really bad. Just terrible. Now, what's going to be interesting to see, and it's very tricky too, to see how the Ravens move forward now. What will the Baltimore Ravens do going forward? Because these are their allegations, strong allegations, but allegations nonetheless. So with the Baltimore Ravens, we know that they say they're a no tolerance team. They have a zero tolerance policy. But what will they do now? How will they move forward? Will they be like, because again, it's tricky, because will they be like, all right, well, Justin Tucker, you those are some strong allegations and we don't like them, so you know what? We're going to release you. But then Justin Tucker could be like, but they're just allegations. Nothing has been proven yet. So will the Ravens just ride off of the allegations and be like, no, Justin Tucker, you're off of the team? So it's going to be tricky to see how they handle it. I'm very interested to see exactly what they're going to do next. I think that what they will end up doing, that they're probably going to wait it out at least a little bit. They're probably going to wait it out at least a little bit. And actually, they just literally just now, they issued a statement, but it's just the same one from earlier, I believe. It says, Raven statement regarding Justin Tucker. We are aware of the Baltimore Banner story regarding Justin Tucker, as well as his response. We take any allegations of this nature seriously and will continue to monitor the situation. So just a a very basic statement. And I wouldn't expect them to say anything in detail yet, because again, they're gonna wait this thing out just a bit, and then they'll move on from there. But how exactly will the Baltimore Ravens move on? How will they move forward? Excuse me. And I didn't even necessarily move up, but how will they move forward? They got some decisions to make, man. They really do. This is just, this is just. Whew. But back to the article from Baltimore Banner. It says some of the women said they encountered Tucker, who is now 35, early in his career before he had established himself as the NFL's best kicker. After joining the team in 2012, Tucker quickly built a standout reputation on the field, kicking 2 fourth-quarter field goals in the Ravens' 34-31 win over the 49ers in the Super Bowl. It says that most of the 6 women who shared firsthand accounts said they had not known each other before being contacted by the Banner, yet they gave strikingly similar accounts of Tucker's behavior. The woman asked to be identified by a letter to protect their privacy, fearing retaliation from the Ravens organization or fans. Then the article continues to go into some extreme detail about the alleged things that allegedly took place. And it says the women say the incidents took place from 2012, Tucker's rookie season with the Ravens, to 2016, a year after he married his college sweetheart. It says a representative of the upscale local spa chain Ojas said Tucker was immediately terminated as a client in 2014 after a massage therapist reported an incident that allegedly occurred during a massage therapy session with Justin Tucker. Man, again, strong allegations, man. And 2014. It's the strong allegations, man. Strong allegations. It's 2025. It's 2025. Anyway, continuing, it says the owners of the now closed Studio 921 in Locust Point said through an attorney that they took immediate and decisive action to ban this individual from our business and services to ensure a safe environment for all. A lawyer for the spa said the owner told Tucker by phone that he could not return. Said the massage therapists, many of whom were in their early 20s at the time, described the mix of emotions they felt in treating Tucker, a high-profile professional football star whom the spas were proud to book. At Oja's in Pikesville, which was patronized by many members of the Ravens, the staff at time wore T-shirts that said, "Purple and black, we got your back," massage therapists said. Several of the women reported that Tucker's improper actions began slowly and subtly, but after he repeatedly attempted to, and that's some very inappropriate stuff, they concluded he was deliberately being inappropriate. And this is a quote from one of them. It says, "We can tell if it's intentional or just an accident, and this was intentional," said L. And again, they use letters to keep themselves anonymous. It said a therapist who said Tucker was inappropriate with her at Ojas. It said the woman said they took extra steps to try to keep it as appropriate as possible. Says the therapists were unequivocal in their belief that Tucker's behavior was unusual, inappropriate, and intentional. It said roughly a decade after the alleged incidents, the therapists say they remain haunted by his actions. "I can't watch sports anymore. I see his face everywhere," said Jay, who said Tucker acted inappropriately when she massaged him at Apothecary Wellness. After talking to the Banner, E contacted attorney Michael Belsky, a partner at the SBWD law firm who specializes in sexual abuse and harassment cases. Belsky said he is now representing 4 massage therapists who have shared similar experiences about Tucker, including an additional therapist who has not spoken to the Banner. So allegedly, there's somebody else too. Says the allegations of exploitation that have come from my clients are voluminous. Very similar and very troubling, said Belsky, adding that massage therapists are highly trained, licensed professionals. Each of my clients has expressed profound, long-lasting impact as a result of these allegations. None of the women who spoke to the Banner said they took their allegations to law enforcement. Legal experts said there were some criminal statutes that might have applied if the allegations were proven true: indecent exposure and possible battery for any instance in which I'm not going to say that part out loud. but the statute of limitations has expired, and in any event, such cases are rarely prosecuted. One expert said in any civil court case, such as a claim for intentional infliction of emotional distress against Tucker, could face a very high bar for success. Depending on the outcome of any investigation, Tucker could be found in violation of NFL and team rules. The league's personal conduct policy prohibits behavior that undermines or puts at risk the integrity of the NFL. And in 2022, Ravens coach John Harbaugh cited the team's zero-tolerance policy toward domestic violence when asked about Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson's suspension following accusations of sexual misconduct. So, that right there. I was thinking, I thought he said that back with when the Ray Rice, that whole ordeal happened. I thought he said the zero tolerance thing back then, and I'm pretty sure that he did. And then he said it other times as well. But 2022, that was just 2.5 years ago. Well, 2 years and a couple of months ago, but a month because we still in January. But anyway, it said in 2022, Ravens coach John Harbaugh cited the team's zero-tolerance policy toward domestic violence when asked about Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson's suspension following accusations of sexual misconduct. So, let's just see how consistent the Baltimore Ravens are, because these are accusations. This is alleged. But when he was asked about Deshaun Watson with that team, with the Browns, he said, "Oh no, we zero tolerance over here." So let's just see how zero tolerance, because again, these are just allegations, but still, he said it about Deshaun Watson back then, but now the shoe's on the other foot. Whew. It also says at the Pikesville branch of OJA's, both E and L were assigned to massage Tucker in 2014. E was 21, a newly licensed massage therapist, about 7 months pregnant. Yeah. I can't even read that part. It's just, yeah, I can't read that part. I will allow you to read that part when you get an opportunity. But yeah, man, it's just this is crazy, because again, they said that this allegedly was happening from way back from 2012. Allegedly was happening way back then. Allegedly. Ravens had to know about these allegations. They had to know about something. They had to know about something. I would assume. Could I be wrong? Hey, I could be. But I would think they had to know about something. And again, allegations are allegations. That's what's being alleged. So it could go either way, but yeah, this is crazy, man. But we'll keep you updated on anything else that comes from this story, anything else that happens with this whole ordeal. Just know that I love y'all. I really, really appreciate y'all. I know this is a tough one. This was a very, very tough one, man. And again, for anybody, I really do feel for you, man. I really, really do. I really, really do. And my apologies again if going over the article and the statements and stuff, if it triggered you, my apologies. That was not my intent at all. So if I did, my apologies. I did not want that to be the case at all. So appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And we out, man.